Hi, hello.
Hi,
Hi, how old are you?
35.
What's the feedback?
Do you have some?
No, you said no fair, but you had feedback.
Oh, oh, I do.
Yeah.
I have been married for quite some time.
You still married?
I am.
Okay, go ahead.
So I'm not your average. And in that, I mean, I am not your average, um, I'm not your average black woman in what you would find. I am, I play in all types of arenas. I work in those arenas. I work in all of those.
Okay, how about this? Do me a favor.
Okay.
Uh, Talk to me like I'm four or a cocker spaniel because you're not really saying anything.
Okay.
I'm not your
Ask,
average black
oh,
woman. I'm not your average black woman. I play in arenas. I work
no,
in arenas. I work in all
okay.
those arenas. That's nothing.
Fair enough. Uh, Let me say this. Whenever most people don't expect to be selected, I was selected. And so I did not expect that at all. So let's go. Ask and I shall
Well, I
answer.
just wonder what your feedback was. You were talking in the comment section. So you said you're married. How long have you been married?
20 years.
All right. Um, and you said you how old again?
I will let you guess. That
I don't.
that
I don't play these games. You'll either answer my questions or I'll bid you a good night.
43.
Okay. One thing I don't do is I don't do these
No,
things. I
we know.
don't know you, so
We
you've
all know.
been married.
We all know this. Keep going.
Well, then, well, why do you watch my show?
Because I actually agree with certain things that you say. Not
Hmm.
everything. And a lot of people that I speak to don't. And I'm like, no,
Do you have any
I've
children?
been preaching some
Do you have
of
any
what
children? Do you have any children?
I do.
How many?
3.
Three. You watch my show. You're a married woman with three children because you agree with some of the things I say. What do I say that you agree with?
How we should carry ourselves, how we should treat our men, how
Mm-hmm.
we have basically lost ourselves. I'm in for that. I agree with that. I've been saying that for
Well,
years.
what don't you agree with?
With don't I agree with?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not. Mm, I can't give you that tonight.
Mm-hmm.
I can't give you that.
Well, I will say this though: you've gone from 35 to 43, just like that. That's amazing.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah, just crazy. I don't like liars. It's the modern woman, y'all. It's the modern woman. She's married 20 years, but she's 35. Oh, 43. Oh, guess. Saying too good for you. Um, Whoever your husband is, God bless him. If you're really married, doubtful. Uh, Many women watch my show because they know they've run their lives into a ditch and they're too prideful and too egotistical to actually really seek the help. So they're really trying, a lot of women are trying to do their own work, and which is, you're going to realize you can't do the work yourself. You need somebody to do it. But see, women who truly want a better outcome check their ego. And see, being pretty is one thing, but having pretty and an ego won't work because pretty fades. High value doesn't. I will say this to men and women alike. Anytime you deal with a woman who has ego, leave. It's going to end up badly. Ego will mask itself as masculinity with women, will mask itself as courage with some, but at the end of the day, it's all selfish. If you run into a woman who is pretty and it's all about her, selfish, leave. Whether it's overt or not, leave. Meaning, I will tell you this. Here's what you do. I often talk about this. Everyone, I think, should audit their situations, audit your friendships, audit your interactions. And if you're dealing with anybody outside of a business where you're doing more in a situation to maintain a relationship, pull back and allow the people to catch up. Because one of the main things with people is we get into a pattern and we teach each other how to treat each other. We teach people how to treat us. So at the end of the day, guys, if you talk about dealing with pretty women, make a pretty woman work like she's not pretty. Let's just be real. If she's pretty, make her work like she's ugly. Don't look at her. Look at how she makes you feel. That's what I tell my clients all the time. Don't look at her. Look at how she makes you feel. If she doesn't make you feel like the one, and understand what I'm saying, you're in control of your own feelings. But how a person interacts with you, you can't do anything about that. They don't know how to interact with you, bounce them. And if they want to do better, they will learn you. See, that's the thing about pretty, privileged, and honored women today. Pretty women used to learn that they had to work. Destroy the halo effect. Yes. Do I believe what I'm saying? I believe this. Yeah. Let me help you out. Hold on. Let me get this person out. Bye-bye. See, and the problem is this. Just like if you had to make yourself a high value man, understand something. You started somewhere. No one in your life should be more important than your purpose and your mission. He said, and here's the thing, guys, if you're not willing to lose, you don't need to get her. Men need to do this as well. Well, there's a difference for men. Men don't have to do this. Women have to understand. This is why I say pretty privilege is a gift and a curse today. Go ahead and turn off the comments because I'm not answering comments. You want a question? Get on here. So at the end of the day, I feel kind of bad because think about this. There was a young lady on OnlyFans who offed herself. You're starting to see more and more attractive women, pretty women who thought their life would be one way and it's not working out. And they're not understanding why. It's the pretty privilege is not a guarantee. It's a ticket. It's a ticket to the dance. But in everybody's life, the kind of relationships you have are going to be determined by what work you put in and what work you're willing to put into them. I'm going to say this to the ladies. You ladies are far more interested in what you put into your girlfriends and your job than your men. Today, women care more about edifying their jobs and their girlfriends than their men. And you wonder why you're alone. Because when your guys, the guys you're dealing with, see that you'll kill yourself at work or at school, or you're always trying to help this person or that person, but then you're putting in the minimum. And you wonder why, when I talk to women, they've been in a relationship for 8 months, a year, less than 2 years. Why are you in relationships for all these years and can't get a wedding ring? Because men are not going to wife a woman who is not putting the most work into him. And this really tends to shock pretty privileged women a lot. Let's see. No, I'm not putting you in. I'm not putting that one in. I'm not putting that one in. So how do you do with this? I would say this for guys. I said it before. Destroy the halo effect. Destroy the halo effect, and for women, um, ask yourself if you were half of what you are today, would the people around you still be the people that are around you? Because when you flip it up, if you actually have your image, your looks together, and you mirror it with the work. See, that's what we always say: talent or hard work. You know, it's like back in the day, Magic Johnson had a natural talent, Larry Bird had hard work. But what about when you take it and marry both of those together? If you're an attractive woman, if you're willing to just do the work, you'll win. But you got to do the work that the men want. You can't listen to women. You got to listen to the men. The men will tell you what they want, and then you have to do that up front. Don't waste the pretty. Let's see this. You just requested to be on here again. Why are you requesting to be on here and not going on? Okay, I'm gonna put these last two requests up because I did get started a little late, and we're getting to the end of the week, and I got to get ready for tomorrow's show. But I did want to make sure I came on today because we're going to open this part up for YouTube tomorrow. Hello?
Hi,
How are you?
I'm pretty fine.
Good. How old are you?
I'm 33.
All right. What do you got on the subject of pretty privilege? Are pretty women above having to work, hustle, and compete to keep a man? Is being pretty enough?
No, it's not because I'm pretty and I'm single because I'm not accepting of
Okay.
them.
What's is that? Are you in a car or something? Because I hear a phone ringing.
Is what?
I said I hear a phone ringing. Go ahead.
Yeah, my other phone.
Okay.
I got a hotline.
Okay. You said it's not enough because you're single and what?
I said being pretty is not enough for a lot of men because I'm pretty and I'm still single. So
What do you want?
nowadays, I don't know. I really don't
Okay.
know what I want because these men, they don't know what they want. A lot of men don't know what they want in women.
And you said you're how old again?
33.
33. So regardless as to what men want, you don't know what you want?
I mean, I know what I want,
And what
but
is that? Guys, remember the first thing I said about ego? They're not willing to be honest.
to be honest with you, I ain't gonna lie. I don't know what I want in a man. Like, I've been screwed and for so long, I don't know what I want in a man. Like, I literally don't.
Do you have any children?
Yes, I do. She's 5.
Okay. So start with the basics. Do you want to be married?
Of course, who don't want to be married?
Well, I'm
Yes,
talking
I
to
want
you
to
and
be married.
okay, I've asked you what do you
I want to be
want?
married before I turn 40.
Okay. Why? Okay. No disrespect, but why is that? Was that so hard for you just to say? Because I've asked you, and you're like, I don't know what I want. I don't know what I want. Then I ask if you want to be married. You say, of course.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I have
Could
trust.
you? I need you to hold the phone steady. You can't keep moving it all over the place, or set it down somewhere. Were your mother and father married?
Yes.
Are
What?
they
Oh,
still?
my mom and father was married, but they separated when I was like a baby and got
Mm-hmm.
with my stepdad. So that's who I
Okay.
know as a father, my stepdad.
Okay. Are your mother and your stepfather still married?
Them two ain't never get married. They just was together for over, I'm 33, for like 20 something years.
You said your mother and your step. Okay. All right. You just said that your mother and father were not married. Were married for when you were a baby. Then they got divorced.
No, they didn't
Then
get got separated. My mama just recently divorced my dad, like 5 years ago. But still, I don't know. That situation was crazy. I don't know. But her and my stepdad, they've been together for over 20 something years.
I see your stepfather that they weren't married.
I don't know why they wasn't married. He still was married to
Okay.
my dad.
Did they live in the house together?
Yes.
All right. You have any siblings?
Yes. I have two, but my brother passed away last year.
Sorry to hear that. Your mother has 3 children?
Hmm.
All right. So, young lady, just in this little bit of time of talking to you, it's been chaotic. I'm just asking you just the basic stuff about who you are and what you want. And the way you told the story is, yeah, you can't make this up, people. You cannot make this up. So I'm going to do what I'm going to do anyway. Gentlemen, this is what I mean. The problem today is not with men. The problem in relationships today, I take it back. It doesn't start with men. The problem today in long-term, committed, emotionally profound, and significant relationships and or marriage starts firmly with women. That woman came on here talking about, I don't know what I want because the men don't know what they want. Now understand, that was a mother. Asked her several times, what do you want? I don't know, I don't know, I don't know, I don't know, who knows, whatever. Do you want to be married? Of course, who don't want to be married? Were your mother and father married? No, they weren't married. Well, yeah, they were married when I was a baby. Then she got divorced and she got my stepdad and they've been together forever. So how long they been married? Oh, they been married. I need you ladies who think I may be harsh or think I may be out of pocket or whatever. I want you ladies to understand. If your son were to say, this is the woman I'm bringing home, would you say, all right, son, the son you raised, the son you protected and kept safe, would you be happy or ecstatic that that was a woman that was going to be out there next to your son trying to fight this life? 33, not 23, 33. And now a mother. Why am I saying this? Because what do you want? And that woman is running around just lying. And see, that's why that's why when we talk about looks, and I'm going to segue into something that's going to be a little bit of a sensitive area. Ladies, so much of modern women today is fake. You're wearing someone else's hair, fake nails, fake eyelashes, makeup. Women are walking around in disguise. Literal disguise. Part of that is to keep them, it's armor to protect them from the world. So they're walking around with someone else's hair, someone else's nails, long nails, eyelashes, all this makeup. And there's a psychological issue that goes into that. So understand, gentlemen, when you see that, understand you're not getting who that person is. Wow. Wow. And the sad part is, up until, many people don't like my show. You hate women, you this, you that, you da 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 da. But up until we had a chance to really start having conversations one-on-one, women like her would get with other women and they would blame men. And that's the popular term. The reason that I'm this way is because of these men.
You know that dude that be talking shit? He doesn't listen, and now you know that dude.
Yeah, a dude to be talking shit. No, I don't think so. I'll say so also some of you young ladies, I don't care how pretty you think you are. If you curse as a woman, that's real ugly. I mean, you're good for sex. I mean, you'll be good to hook up with. And guys won't say nothing. But I'm going to ask the question. What is your life going to be like at 40 years old plus? Because at 40, the happiness for women starts to go this way and happiness for men starts to go that way. And a lot of women that frequent these pages are under 40 years old. You think you got a long time, and you really don't. Women, you need to get the bigger parts of your life together to get now. And like it or not, your mother's generation and women who should have been teaching you, they're not teaching you because you're their competition. Your only hope is through the men. This is why tomorrow when I break down the pretty privilege video and show you why so many women actually hang out with their alternative lifestyle friends, guy friends, because women need men's validation. Women need men's attention. Break it down tomorrow. We're going to get into it. And I promise you, it's going to be a hot topic because the way they talk is I don't need no man, such and so forth. Yeah, you need men. You need men like a fish needs water. A man's attention is your oxygen. And so many women cannot get a man and keep a man. They're starting to accept attention from men who don't even like women that way. That's just a placebo. And ladies, like it or not, if you guys don't, if you end up, I'm talking to you, not everybody, but you. If you don't get your mind together and get yourself together, you are going, between now and 85 is going to be a long life. It seems like a game now. It's funny now. It's not going to be funny when you're 45 or 50. Trust me. It's not going to be funny when you are like your aunt.